experiment 5, quantitative analysis of ions. This experiment is similar as the one you did before. So the other one was analysis of ions, and this one is only for cations. So as the ion one is 15 points for the laboratory itself, and the 15 points for the unknown. And the unknown letter is the same as the previous one. In this experiment, we'll determine silver, lead, mercury, barium, calcium, magnesium, ammonium, potassium, and sodium. All these cations in a mixture. We need to identify them. It's the same as before, so 3 steps. First step is to studying the chemical and the physical properties of each individual cations and their reactions. And the second step is to develop a flow chart. So in this case, actually, the flow chart has been developed. If you look into the template you downloaded, you should see a complete flow chart in your template. So in this case, you just need to follow that chart and look at each reaction and identify each ions in that 2 different reactions. The third step is to identify the cations in an unknown solution. Again, the unknown number is the same as last time. The first part is to testing individual cation solution through 9 different chemical tests. And you will see all the details in the procedural. And in the template that you download, we'll have this table. So there'll be the summary of the observations. So for example, let's just look at one of them. So for silver or lead, when you add HCl, they'll have a white participate in the test tube. So it just tells you the observation of each reaction step. Okay. And the second part of the experiment is to test our mixed cation solution. So that's a cation solution including all the cations all together. And you will follow this flow chart, which is already developed in your template. So let's look at one of the examples. Let's go back here. These flowchart will be just the same structure as the ion one. So you're starting with all the cations solution, and then there's a mixture, just one solution. And the first step is to add HCl. And after you add HCl, you will have a participate, and you will have the supernatant, so the clear solution. So when you separate them, you write the participant on the left-hand side and the clear supernatant on the right-hand side. So this will be your participate. And then from the participate, you add more chemicals and see how the reaction goes. And then here, participate on the left-hand side, and then clear solution on the right-hand side. Okay, so just follow that rule. Participate on the left and the clear solution on the right. Okay. So you will need to write all the NIEs for each reaction. So for example, for the first one, the mixture of this solution add HCl, then you're going to have a 3 type of a participate. They're going to be silver chloride, the mercury chloride, and the lead chloride. And then you need to write the net ionic equation for 3 of these reactions. Okay, so that's just the same as before. And the third part is to test an unknown solution. You will be provided with a description of observations, and you're assigned with an unknown number, just as the previous ion analysis experiment. So just use the same letter as you assigned before, and then based on the observation, you need to determine what kind of unknown kind ion is in that solution. It's just the same. What's provided to you will be one lab report template, so with all the observations, data table, flowchart. So just in this case, the flowchart is already developed. You don't have to develop the flowchart again. Just follow whatever the chart is and follow those reactions and write down the NIEs. There's also experiment procedural on Canvas. You can follow what's done in the lab. And what you need to do is to download the lab report template and type in, so all the net ionic equations must be typed in, okay? And also need to determine which ions are in your unknown. And remember, type the ions on the title page, so the very first page of your lab report, okay? And then in the lab report, you need to type a summary statement and answer the questions.